Welcome back to my channel. This is another in a series of instructional videos on the FR-1x. Now, this is going to be a little on the short side because I simply want to cover something that I think is really important and really allows you to do a lot of things. And I want to do it again later. What I want to talk about is user programs. Okay, now a user program, is really handy if you're trying to put together, certain sounds. Now, if you're not trying to do a show, that's all fine and good. User programs are still fantastic because they allow you to pick sounds that you like and have them readily available, so you don't have to keep going through different things. Now, for this one, since this is our first exposure to user programs, I'm going to keep it very, very simple. All right. And here's a scenario that I want to do. I want to play Happy Days Are Here Again. Okay. And that was a World War II song, French. So I want to do a musette. Once I get through it once, then I want to change, but I want to make kind of a complicated change. Okay. Because I want to go from solo mode on accordion only into dual mode with the musette tuning, and I'm going to take an orchestral sound, and I'm going to use the sax, the tenor sax, so you can actually really hear the difference. Okay, now we could simply do that using just that. I mean, just simply setting up dual mode, picking the registers that we want, and then simply hitting the orchestral button to turn the orchestra off and back on. But I'm going to add one other thing to that. I want to add the drums to it. I want to add some drums to it. So, if I were to try to do that, okay, I would have to hit the orchestral button and then come up and hit the drum button to turn those on. Now, if I didn't know I could do that, and I was trying to do it like most people when they first get the FR-1x, okay, getting into dual mode, you have to hit set and register 4 kind of together, and that'll get you into dual mode. Okay, and then to get out of it, you have to hit those two. So, if you're trying to do that, it's really going to be complicated because you're going to have to hit that, hit the correct registry, hit orchestra, hit drum. You're not going to be able to do that in any decent amount of time. Okay, so you better have a really long bass run in there to cover yourself, or it's not going to work well. So here's the scenario. Start off in musette, then with the hit of one button, one registry tab, I'm going to go to dual mode with the accordion and the tenor sax and the drum playing. I'll play through that once. Then I want to go back to simply the musette again without the drums and without the sax. Again, one button hit. Okay, I'm going to put those all on number 1. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you how to do all of those items together. All right, so I'm going to move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing and how to get those to where they need to be. All right, I'll be back in a moment once I change camera setting. First, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Right now, I have the accordion. I'm going to turn that off. Now, I don't want that. So I'm going to change that to the 3rd registry, so on the bass, 3A. So I've got 1A for the bass. For the chord, I'm going to do 3A. So I'm going to have this going in the bass. So that's going to be the bass. Now, for the treble side, okay, I want to pick what I want. So what I want is the turn-on set, but I want, instead of master, I want 3B. I want the musette. So that's the musette sound that I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm actually done now. So I want to save that. So to save it, you're going to hold the user program. And in the screen up on top, it's actually going to start flashing you with 2 dashes. Okay, what that's telling you is, and the user program light will come on. What that's telling you is it's ready to save all of these settings for you. So you simply have to pick where you want it. Okay, each of the treble switches can hold 2 different sets. So you have a total of 8 here that you can do. And you can put it wherever you want. If I want, I'm going to put these in 1A and 1B. So if I hit 1A, if I hit 1, it goes to 1A and it is still flashing. It's now flashing U1A. If I hit it again, it's U1B. If I hit it a third time, it goes back to U1A. Now, I want that sound in U1A. All right? It says U1A. How do I get it to save? You simply hit the set button. It is now set. That is now committed to memory on the FR-1x. Now, to get out of user program mode, because I need to set up my second one, hit user program. Okay. Now, since I just turned this on, it was in solo mode. I want to put it in dual mode. So set number 4. Now it said dual. So now I'm actually in dual mode. All right. So I have the accordion the way I want because I'm not changing that. Now I could actually change it. If I wanted a bassoon accordion, I could change whatever accordion I want. But we're going to leave it as musette, but we're going to put that saxophone on. So since I'm in dual, I hit orchestra. And now I can hit, and 3B is the sax. So now this is dual. So this is now, let me take this off. This is now the musette with the tenor sax. Now there's one other thing that I wanted to do, and that was to put the drums on. So now, see, before, and just as a little spoiler here, the FR-1x has multiple drums that you can select. And in a future video, I'm going to show you how you can get different drum sounds. But anyway, that's a future video. But now I need to save it. So I have to go to the write mode, to user program write mode. So again, press and hold user program. It will flash you. I'm going to hit 1. And 1A is going to come up. I don't want it in 1A because that's where my musette only is. I hit it. Now I see 1B come up. Now I hit the set switch. And it's done. It is set. So now I have, to get out of it, you hit that. But in user program 1, I have my musette accordion. In user program 1B, I have the musette with the drum in dual mode with the tenor sax. So that's a lot of hitting in here if you're trying to do that in the middle of a song. Okay, so we're going to see how that actually works out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the camera back, and then I'm actually going to turn the accordion off and start up as if I just, I just turned it on and just started playing. All right, we'll see how that works out here. Okay, now that you've heard and have seen how this goes, there's one other thing that I need to mention. Now, if you saw, you turn the computer, or turn the computer on, turn the FR-1x on, which really I guess it could be considered a computer. It's just regular song, regular accordion, but what you saw me do was, how do you get into the user program? We know how to save them now. You press and hold and the screen will flash. But to get to them, you simply press it once and there it is. It says you, and it's like, which one do you want? 1A, 1B. If I want 1A, there it is. 1B. And you could hear the drums there. And so that's how you get into these. And we'll add some other things, but you have 8 of these that you can pick from. So you can have 8 distinctly different sounds all together. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. And click the bell if you want notification when I do these. I've been trying to do 1 a week. Anyway, thank you and enjoy your FR-1x.